This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. Thank you.
That ain't my money.
That's my money.
On the early evening of March 14th, a police officer was allegedly caught stealing $900 from a man he was arresting. Want to find out how it happened and what happened afterward? Follow through till the end of the video. A black man in his mid-20s was stopped and arrested by the police for a traffic violation. During the arrest, he confronted a Charlotte, North Carolina, police officer, accusing the officer of stealing his money. The tense exchange, which took place as he was being detained, was captured on the officer's body camera. The footage reveals the man's allegations and the officer's response, adding a layer of complexity to the incident. This incident has sparked discussions about police conduct and accountability, especially in interactions involving minorities.
7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3.
After being arrested and accusing the officer of taking his money, a female officer counted the money to ensure everything was in order.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that the rubber band that I bought?
Yeah. See me putting it all in here.
I appreciate you, sir.
What are you saying? 190, right?
So I wasn't saying that you altered my money.
No, I didn't say you said that.
Yes, ma'am.
But I said I wanted to have it out in front of you so you can see how much is in there, because when we turn this over to the sheriff's office, it's then going to go to Marshall's, that's going to go to the next sheriff's office. So this is us verifying that we're putting all your money in here.
Can you write my name on there also? Can y'all I don't know the protocol with that, but like can y'all check y'all like his person? Because like if anything is on him,
Look,
like
sir.
it would be in big. No, I don't.
Look, I'm gonna show you right here. Look at me. Look at me.
All of you guys are probably have kids now.
The footage, released to WCNC on June 25th, showed the handcuffed man confronting Officer Henry Chapman, accusing him of stashing $900 in his car. While restrained, the man persistently advocated for the return of his lost funds, detailing how the money was taken during the arrest.
So look, this is all I want to explain to you guys. Most of the time, when somebody know they didn't, like when somebody knows for a fact they didn't do anything, they're not gonna just, you feel what I'm saying, like let you search them. And I don't have kids, you feel what I'm saying, but I know how that goes because my mom did foster care. So I'm like up to par with all of that. And on top of that, if I didn't do anything, like how me and you've been talking the whole time,
yes,
just
sir.
like how me and you was talking the whole time, if I didn't do anything, I have nothing that I'm worried about, you know what I'm saying?
His unwavering claims led another police officer to intervene, listen to his account, and take steps to investigate whether the money was indeed in Chapman's possession.
Come here. I'm sure you.
I want
to come here.
You know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, yeah, look, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. Thank you. All
That ain't my money.
Right? That's my money.
This interaction, captured on the body camera, highlights the man's determination to retrieve his money and the efforts of the other officer to ensure transparency and accountability in handling the situation.
That's my money right here.
Sir, you've been watching me the whole time.
I seen you take it. I seen you crumble
Sir,
it. Just
that
count
is
it.
not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right, and like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you still.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I seen it. I just want you guys to trust me. That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. The man tells another officer, referring to Chapman, whose face is visible in the clip, "There was no reason for you to pop the rubber band off my money," the man said. "I was just pulled over for a traffic stop, and you just tried to steal some of my money."
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose
That
you or
is not me,
anything.
bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no
No,
reason
sir.
to pop my rubber band, brother. There was no reason for you to pop my rubber band off my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
I heard it. Me and you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it when first time. I said, I heard you did rubber band. You said, oh, I had to do something. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I did. I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it, and I caught him. He put it in between his legs, and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying.
According to a police affidavit, Chapman was seen fidgeting around in his patrol car. This suspicious behavior prompted another sergeant to investigate, who subsequently discovered approximately $900 hidden in the driver's side door of Chapman's vehicle.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money. So what are we going to do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some of my money.
No, sir, I did not.
I'm not trying to put any allegations on him. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not using my words like to try to hurt anybody. I just know what I know. And then I don't even like the fact, but I know you guys have like special protocol. I don't even like the fact that he just tried.
He persistently urged the officers to understand his plight and take appropriate action, emphasizing the importance of addressing his allegations seriously.
I appreciate it, Mr. Moore. You his sergeant.
Yes.
Yes, he is my sergeant.
Sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out. I can tell you everything he said to you. Perfect timing. This was perfect. Perfect that you called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct or incorrect?
That's correct. That's the reason why I called him out to
But
ask.
you just separate. Well, so what was the purpose of you separating my money while you gave her money, while you just watched her count my money out in full? Because you just wasted you wasted an evidence folder. Because now she has to rewrite a totally different number. So if I would have agreed to the number that I didn't know when she asked me, then I would have been like ridiculed or seen as a liar or something. That's why I didn't answer your question until I said that I had accountability. I believe that's my receipt.
The man then began citing laws regarding police evidence and the illegal alteration of such evidence, highlighting how Chapman's actions could result in serious consequences, including the possibility of losing his job. To solidify his claims, he detailed to the police officers the information on his receipt, including what he had purchased and the total amount he had spent and received. With this detailed account, his allegations started to gain credibility, shifting the situation in his favor.
I only ordered a 10-piece nugget and I ordered like a fry and something to drink, so I didn't know the actual amount of the money. All I know is when my girlfriend got off work at 5 o'clock, I was supposed to give her that money for the rest of the bills and she was going to get her car back. I was in a car with this week, that's why I wasn't in my own car, man. That was my girlfriend's car down in Alexander. That's why when you initially pulled me over and y'all probably have my phones, you can see the call record. I called her at like 4 or something to let her.
The incident began during a routine traffic stop when Chapman pulled over a driver who had an outstanding warrant. He was waiting for him to be transferred into the custody of another officer who would take him to jail. The suspect had $7,900 cash on him at the time and accused Chapman of taking his money. "I don't know if it's in your door or where it's at," the driver is heard saying on the body cam footage. "Do you see anything? That's my money. That's my money right there." Chapman denied stealing the cash and said, "That is not me. No, sir." Another sergeant went to investigate the allegations and said Chapman was moving the money between his legs and into the pocket of his patrol car. Chapman got out of the vehicle, emptied his pockets, and denied the allegations he stole the money.
That was essentially a conspiracy, I promise.
No, I apologize, sir. I apologize. I'm just trying to do what I gotta do, but I know for a fact what I heard. I have 20/20 vision. I'm not a criminal. I don't do things that I'm not supposed to. I heard him tampering with that rubber band.
Okay.
That rubber band was on that money because my girlfriend gave me the money this morning and told me I wasn't even supposed to be in her car. I just took it because I didn't want to be moving around all day and my girlfriend had a car and she was going to work. I was supposed to be picking her up off Central Ag at her job, at her little, where she do cosmetics at. With that money, we going to go to the bank.
What's his
Y'all,
name?
I'm pretty sure when y'all check the car, y'all
What's
see
his
the
name?
little Chase.
What's
Sir,
your name? What's your full name?
Moncre Moon, M-O-N-C-R-E,
Okay,
last
Mr.
name.
Moon, do we have all your information?
Yes, sir, but I want to know what y'all going to do about Mr. Chapman.
Okay,
He was just caught at work,
Mr.
tampering
Moon.
with evidence.
Mr. Moon, I'm gonna do my job, all right? So
I want it wrote down. I'm not gonna lie. Not
listen,
to Mr. Morris. I'm
listen,
not gonna
there's
cut you off.
listen, there's nothing that I could give you right now to tell you what I want to do. But like, what I can tell you what I want to do is...
The man continued to voice his complaints, emphasizing that Officer Chapman had been caught stealing a victim's money and tampering with evidence. He repeatedly urged the other officers to acknowledge and address Chapman's misconduct, stressing the importance of integrity and accountability within the police force. Despite his persistent efforts, it seemed the other officers were not paying sufficient attention to his claims. This perceived indifference only fueled his frustration, leading him to reiterate his accusations and demand justice. The man's unwavering determination highlighted the gravity of the situation, as he sought to ensure that Chapman's actions were not ignored and that proper measures were taken to rectify the wrongdoing.
But you're still going to jail.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I wasn't trying
But like that's why I'm asking you if you gave them all of your information on how to get in contact with you. Did you do that? Name?
Only thing I asked was my first name and last name.
We have address and the phone numbers?
Proceed to get your phone number. We have everything else.
The officer calmed him down and assured him that they would take action regarding his allegations, urging him to relax. However, it was made clear to him that he would still go to jail for breaking the law, and he acknowledged this understanding. Subsequently, the officers collected personal information about people they needed to contact after he was taken into custody, ensuring that the necessary notifications would be made.
Okay, you'll be hearing from us soon, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
I would like for you to write down Sergeant Moore's name. I would like for you to write down Mr. Lack's name. I would like for you to write down your name and Mr. Chapman's name.
Right,
and it's not like I just don't want to forget it.
Let me finish searching you because I gotta get you in my car.
My information is also on the citation I wrote.
I appreciate it, sir. I appreciate you guys for like analyzing the situation, because like if it wasn't said like this or seen like this or foreseen like this, nobody would have believed me. You feel what I'm saying? I just wanted you guys to believe me, and I'm sorry if I seemed irate or
There's another $1 in your pocket.
I'm sorry if I seemed like I was doing too much. I just wanted you guys to believe me without me having to do anything like to show you guys, you know what I'm saying, like try to grab him or try to like reach in his car and grab the money while I heard it, you know what I'm saying? And I know it was a lot going on.
He was then searched by the female officer, and during this process, he apologized to the rest of the officers. Despite the tense situation, his apology indicated a moment of understanding and compliance as the officers continued their duties.
Captain, his ID is on the dashboard up there.
Okay.
Do you mind putting it in my evidence file? Can I get like y'all names right now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think everything's
He's
done.
not suspended or anything, right?
No. AP is done. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done. I encountered him. He was speeding 68 miles an hour, 45 mile an hour zone in Harris by the plaza.
Okay.
That's where I talked to him.
All right.
Everything's been okay. I've had no problems here.
Did you give him a copy of his citation?
His citation is with you. Did you give it to her?
No.
Can I get a copy of it? And I'll put it with his property?
I know I saw it earlier.
Now that was the old citation.
That's an old one?
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Was that it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
What did he try to tell you when he walked over?
He's claiming that he didn't try to steal it, but we all saw what we saw.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have nothing to say to you. I appreciate you, sir. No cap, like for real. I really appreciate you for at least like.
Chapman continued to deny taking the money, but given the circumstances and the observations made by the other officers, they believed the arrested man's account of the events. As a result, the officers sided with him, indicating their support for his claims over Chapman's denials.
I know.
The truth. You can look up that I just had court.
I want you to know also that what's happened today from not even this moment.
I don't think all you guys are dirty. I don't think, because you could have been did something crazy too. You seen everything before they got there. I know that you're a good cop. I don't think that all cops are like that. I don't. I just wanted you guys to see that.
Well, the arrest, the whole entire thing, that was the furthest thing from what I wanted to happen today. Okay, I was out there doing traffic enforcement, and I clocked you at 60. I showed you the LiDAR. That was the entire reason.
That wasn't my car. So when I heard you tell them, like, I thought he was finna get.
I know you didn't have.
I was trying to pull over. I didn't even know. I was trying to pull over.
But I knew you had it in gear still, so that's why everything's okay. But
I appreciate you, officer.
And I appreciate you under the circumstances with you having a federal warrant and everything. You being
I'm just saying,
with me.
because I don't know what's going on.
And I appreciate
I wouldn't
that.
lie to you guys.
Okay.
Like I said, I appreciate it too. And like I don't know, like I'm very observant. Like my mom was military, so I was taught to just watch everything first. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just told her when he like. I don't know. I'm big on like energy. You feel what I'm saying? So like I've been seeing, like I seen the tears come to his eye in the car. I seen him swallow real hard right there. He keeps walking, like, cause he's gonna try to get you guys to believe, like, the fact that he didn't steal that, but there's no way, like, my money was in a rubber band. That's why I keep it like that. Like, I have OCD, you feel me? Anybody knows me know I have OCD. That's why all the hundreds was facing the same way.
The arrested man then revealed that he has OCD, adding another layer of complexity to the situation and possibly explaining his intense focus on the missing money and the perceived injustice.
That's why all the videos, when I didn't tell her how much money was taken, I really just wanted her to recount it out to see if hundreds was missing or 50s was missing. He didn't have time to go through the whole stack. He had time to remove the rubber band and put the rubber band back. That's all he had time to do, but I heard it. It's elastic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The officers commended him for not resisting and for complying with their instructions. He thanked them for their understanding, and then he was transferred to the station.
I had no problems here, especially under the circumstances of you having that federal warrant. But pulled over, compliant, no resisting it whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
We had no problems at all.
I appreciate you, Officer. Like, have a nice day.
Thank you. I'm going to get the rest of your property and move it over here. Okay?
Thank you, brother.
At the station, the arrested man was shackled by the leg. Sergeant Morris, who introduced himself, began questioning him about the events that transpired from the moment he was pulled over.
My name is Sergeant Morris. I am the second shift sergeant, patrol sergeant. So let's just start off when you were pulled over. Can you tell me what happened?
Alright, honestly, I was leaving Wendy's. I put my right signal on to get over. Apparently, I guess I was speeding or whatever. Got pulled over by Officer Lack.
Yep.
Cool dude. He ain't, you know what I'm saying, do too much. He just told me that he had to detain me due to the fact that I had a federal warrant. That much I don't know nothing about him. Just, you know what I'm saying, here with y'all. But from there, he was on a dirt bike, so he had to call
Backup officer.
Backup officer so at that point he could contain us or whatever. Everything was cool. Nobody, well, I didn't resist or anything. I didn't know what was going on, still don't. But make a long story short, my property was took off of me.
By who?
By, not Lack. What's his name?
Chapman?
By Mr. Chapman or whatever. My girlfriend pulled up to the scene of the crime to get the money, but he told her, which he had also told me, the money was on my possession, so it had to stay with me, which wasn't a problem. So from then on forth, I remained in the back of Chapman's car. So my property was on the front seat the whole time. So as we pulled up to the scene, after he had already told everybody, like, his property has to stay with him, and there wasn't no problem, like, nobody was aggressive, everybody was doing their job, their protocol, you feel what I'm saying? We were waiting for Officer Lack to get finished with his report so that they could start, like, transferring me.
Yep.
As everybody was waiting, I guess officers were leaving out, and they were saying that they would volunteer to transport me uptown to help you guys, to, like, help each other out. He told Officer Casper on whatever.
Casperson.
Yeah, Casperson, that she could take me. And then as I was being transferred into the car, I heard the rubber band pop. That's when I asked the question, like, oh, like, what you doing? Like, what were you doing with the money? And he was like, basically, like he confirmed that he was doing something, but he just didn't say what, or I don't know if I missed it, but I know. But he kept, like, trying to make it seem as if my eyes were playing tricks on me. And I heard the rubber band pop. And the whole while long, on, like, what you guys would see on your cameras, I was talking to you guys, really at you guys, because I was watching him. And the whole while long, I kept seeing him move his legs. And as soon as I said it and put it out there, he tried to put the money in between his legs and hand her over the stack.
Somebody higher than me said to stop what you're doing. It's okay. There's people coming in to speak with you, and investigators
About that situation.
Yep.
The sergeant then revealed they would take the necessary action toward the issues and that everything would be all right. He was uncuffed from his hands, and the sergeant told him investigators would be coming around. The Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department charged Chapman with embezzlement on March 15th. Originally placed on administrative leave as the investigation started, Chapman resigned the day after his arrest. He will now appear in court for a probable cause hearing this month. Do you think the whole police department took the right action towards the whole situation? Comment down below what you think.